9 countries not invited to King Charles III's coronation. 1. Russia. Putin congratulated Charles III on his ascension to the throne, but Buckingham Palace did not respond. Putin was upset. Russia's foreign ministry called the snub profoundly immoral. Then the UK stepped up its support of Ukraine. King Charles personally visited the training center for Ukrainian troops. So it's no surprise Russia will not be represented at the festivities. 2. Belarus. Belarus is basically Russia's proxy. Russian troops used Belarus to launch their invasion. Its leader, Alexander Lukashenko, has accused Britain of staging war crimes in Ukraine. The United Kingdom does not recognize his legitimacy, so nobody from the Belarusian government can even visit Britain. 3. Myanmar. After the 2021 coup, Myanmar is ruled by a military junta called the Tamado. It's one of the world's worst dictatorships. The UK does not recognize its legitimacy. In fact, the UK does not even recognize the Union of Myanmar. Britain only recognizes the Republic of Burma. 4. Syria. Syria's story is similar to that of Belarus. It's also close to Russia. In 2011, the UK closed its embassy in Damascus. Britain does not recognize Bashar al-Assad as the legitimate leader. Thus, it has no full diplomatic relations with Syria. 5. Venezuela. Same as Syria, Britain doesn't recognize the country's leadership. President Nicolas Maduro, just like Assad and Lukashenko, is a dictator. The last election was a sham, so in 2019, the UK severed diplomatic relations with Venezuela. 6. Afghanistan. Afghanistan is ruled by the Taliban. Since 2021, the situation in the country has gone worse. The UK only recognizes the Islamic Republic of Afghanistan, but the Taliban calls it the Islamic Emirate of Afghanistan. Thus, there is no government to send invitations to. Afghanistan has no diplomatic representation at all. 7. Iran. The UK does recognize Iran, but it's tricky. The country is technically ruled by a president, but in reality, everything is decided by the unelected Ayatollah. It's been this way since 1979. Britain does have diplomatic relations with Iran, so the Iranian ambassador has been invited, but the Ayatollah and the president will have to stay home. 8. North Korea. No North Korean leader has ever set foot on British soil. The communist dictatorship has always been a world pariah. London only established diplomatic relations with Pyongyang in 2000, but they rarely extend beyond sporting events. The North Korean ambassador has been invited. 9. Nicaragua. Nicaragua is yet another communist dictatorship. The UK does maintain diplomatic relations with it, but its Nicaraguan embassy is actually based in Costa Rica. Britain has accused President Daniel Ortega of dragging Nicaragua down the tragic path of authoritarianism. Clearly, he won't be visiting London anytime soon. The Nicaraguan ambassador, however, might show up. Would you go to King Charles's coronation if you were invited?